now. Okay, alrighty. Hopefully it will change over to me. Okay, we're just gonna go. Okay, so, all right. I'm gonna just have my note here. Okay. Okay, you see me. Okay. All right. So, hello. My name is Lesline. Today, we're going to be doing a yin yoga class. All that means is we're going to be doing about 5 poses at most. And we're going to hold each of these poses for about 3 to 5 minutes. If at any time you're having any uncomfortableness or the pose does not feel accessible to you, please take child's pose, or you can simply, be seated like we are now. We're sitting in easy pose, and just close your eyes and breathe for the rest of the class. So this class is going to be about 45 minutes, and make sure you have props. Yes. So we like to be very, very supported in a yin flow. We also suggest when you do this class that you do it cold, in the sense that not coming in after doing some kind of movement or whatnot, but either way, it's all good. So just make sure you have some kind of props. So the first prop I'd like you to have is like a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, use a couch cushion. If you don't have a couch cushion, you can roll up like a thick blanket or comforter, just something like this that can support. And then have about 2 blocks. We might use 3, but for now, we're gonna go with 2. If you don't have yoga blocks, that's also okay. Textbooks, cookbooks, something that has this thickness and it can support you, suffices. So I'm just gonna put these to the side, and we are gonna get started. So I've lately been talking about receiving, and that's something that I'm working through and going through right now in my season of life, just learning how to receive compliments, learning how to receive financial gain, learning how to receive simply things just like the sun hitting my skin. So I just wanted to share that, as that's something I'm going through right now. And if you needed something like an intention or something to carry you through the class, that's going to be mine, is learning how to receive. So there will be a lot of the poses actually that we do, will be able to open up and just receive whatever it is that you need to receive tonight. So I'm going to take my socks off and we'll actually get started. All right, so we're sitting here in easy pose and just making sure that your legs are crossed. I like to have one leg in front of the other. So I have my right leg right now in front of my left, and I'm going to close my eyes. If that's accessible for you, I encourage you to close your eyes with me. And because I'm in the season of receiving, I'm going to turn my palms up, and they're resting on top of my thighs. I just want you to settle into your body. And just shrugging your shoulders up to your ears, back behind you, and slide your shoulder blades down, rooting into the floor beneath you, and breathing. Continuing to breathe, continuing to just settle into the practice tonight. Good. You can gently open your eyes. So the first pose that we're going to go into tonight is going to be child's pose, but it's going to be a little modified, a supported child's pose. So you're going to take that pillow, or you want to use your blocks, just something to support you. So we're going to be in child's pose. So you're going to put your big toes together and you're going to make your knees as wide as your mat. And then you're going to slide that pillow in between your thighs, and we're just going to melt on down. And then you're going to put your right cheek to your pillow. So we're just going to be here for a couple of minutes. So right cheek to the pillow, and just easing on into this pose. You can close your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Otherwise, you can stare at something on your floor. Just let your eyes glaze over. All right, good. So gently now put your left cheek. So just turn your head to the left, putting your left cheek onto the pillow. So now our left cheek's on the pillow and we're looking the opposite way. All right, so gently bring your chin to the center and then place your forehead onto your pillow. And if you want, you could remove the pillow very gently. Just go into regular child's pose so your forehead is melting onto the mat. Stretch out your arms a little bit more like towards the top of your mat. Slowly bring yourself up using your hands to come close to your body to push you up. Gently close your thighs. And now we're going to go into a Stonehenge pose. It's also known as legs up, like on the wall or on a prop. So I'm going to use my props, but if you don't have the props, it's okay. You can simply put your legs, like I'll show you. You can simply be like this, like slightly like this. So you have your legs at an angle, like a 90-degree angle on the wall, but on the wall, not like this. We're not doing any ab workout, but just have them like at a 90-degree, or you can be all the way up. We're just wanting to get the blood that's pools in our feet back to our heart. It's a passive pose. And then I'm going to be putting my two blocks to make a little situation here. And then I'm just going to go like this. And I'm going to make sure the backs of my knees are touching the props. You kind of have to like finagle yourself a little bit. Then gently go on down to your back. And we're going to be here for a bit. So get really comfortable. Your feet, my feet are hanging, which is okay. Your hands are by your sides. Palms can be facing down or up, whatever you need right now. And breathe. So going back to receiving, you can receive in this pose, by tucking your shoulder blades under your chest. This allows your chest to open up and allows you to receive whatever it is that you need to receive. By opening up our chest, we're opening up our heart space. And this is where we have love and kindness. All of those qualities reside in our chest space. So this is one way we can practice receiving. We're going to be in this pose for just a few more moments. Make sure you're breathing as we're closing out this pose. All right. So gently come out of that. I would just encourage you to roll onto whichever side. I'm rolling to my left into a fetal position, using the arm that's closest to the ground as a pillow. And just being in the fetal position, knees as close to your chest as you would like. And gently use the other hand to push you up as we get out of this pose to go on in to the next. So you can move the props. The next pose we are going to be in is called Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose, we are going to look like a sphinx, like Egyptian stuff. All right, so Sphinx pose, you're going to be on your belly and your legs are out behind you, heels are up, and your hands are going to be shoulder width apart, palms are facing down, and you're pressing your hands and your forearms into the mat. Not like, well, you want, okay, yeah. So press your forearms and your hands into the mat. And then you want to also push your pelvis into the mat. So by pushing your pelvis into the mat, your belly is you're gonna notice it slightly come off of the floor. And then you're gonna push your chest forward and up. You might notice a slight upper back bend. And I'm looking slightly up. You don't want to overextend your neck by looking up at the ceiling. You just kind of want to look straight ahead. And we don't want to be turtle though. So you really want to lift up. And by doing that, you're actively pushing your pelvis into the mat. So we're going to be here for a few moments. Making sure you're breathing, unclenching your jaw. You're here. And keep breathing, doing a good job. Also using your elbows. So your elbows, our forearms, our hands, and pushing our pelvis into the mat. All right, good. So gently lower your chest, very gently, melting your forehead into the mat. Just be here for a moment, so allowing your body to relax. All right, gently come on up. Okay, good. All right. We're going to do two more poses, then Shavasana. I encourage you to get one of the blocks. Okay, what we're going to do here, we're going to be out like this. We're going to stretch our legs, and I want you to take your left leg, you're going to tuck your left leg in. Hold on, let me just, I have to face. Oh man, hold on. I'm like just forgetting this for a moment. Actually, let's just, don't mind that. We're just gonna do, come back on her back, knees to chest. So bring your knees to your chest and squeeze those knees, and make sure your hands are wrapped below your knees. You're giving yourself a nice hug, breathing in, breathing out a little tighter. Keep on breathing. Okay. Gently place your legs out in front of you. We're going to do a twist. So we're going to start with, so your heels are placed on the mat. And I just want you to drop your knees to the left. And then we're going to look, oh, we're going to do T-shape with your arms, or you could be like golf, like a football stuff post thing. So knees go to the left, and I want you to look at your right hand. So we're going to, knees are to the left, and you're looking, excuse me, at your right hand. The further you bring your knees up, the deeper you get a stretch in your right, like your right hip area. So do what you need. I'm going to be here for a moment. Continuing to breathe. Doing a great job. Just a few more moments on this side. Just allowing your body to continue to melt into the floor. When you're ready, gently bring your knees to the center of your body and then just allow them to go on to the right. I'm going to adjust myself. So now our knees are going to the right. And you're just looking now at your left hand. Noticing how this side feels. Being mindful of your shoulder blades. Allowing your shoulder blades to melt into the floor, away from your ears. Unclenching your jaw and breathing. Just a few more moments in this pose. If you drifted off to sleep, that's good, but slowly come back awake. And I want you to gently bring your knees back to the center of your body. We're going to do another knees to chest, wrapping your hands below your knees. Tuck your chin to your chest and slightly pop your booty back. This allows your spine to be flush with the floor beneath you. Give yourself a tight, tight squeeze. Rock side to side, massaging your spine. And gently let go, allowing your legs to extend out and your arms going up above your head. Imagining somebody's pulling your arms and feet at the same time, getting a nice stretch. When you're ready, bringing onto your left side in the fetal position, slowly coming up using your hands so you can come on up, being very slow because we were in that for a moment. We're going to do one more pose. Well, two more, but okay. It's going to be recline butterfly. So I'm going to use a block, 2 blocks. I'm going to do a block like this. So I made a little thing. So it's 2 blocks. And then I rest my bolster. So I'm at a 45-degree angle-ish. If you have blankets, you can put blankets on top of you. And then you're just going to rest, making sure your bottom is like flush with the bolster, and allow your knees to just open. So you're in a butterfly, heels are touching, allowing your knees to splay open. And I'm actually going to come this way because my wall is in the way. Okay, there we go. Oh, good. So allowing your knees to splay open. You can use your hands to gently press down on the inside of your thighs if you want a deeper stretch. But be mindful of how far you push yourself because we are here for a bit. Just allow your body to do what it needs to do. Don't force anything. As you're in this pose, you can also use blocks. I'm going to use blocks to support my outer legs. So I'm putting one block under my right, one under my left. All right, just a few more moments in this pose. Take what you need from this pose. If your eyes were closed, gently open them and use your hands to go on the outside of your thighs to close your legs. And you gently roll over onto whichever side serves you into a fetal position. And gently sit on up. We're going to close the class in Shavasana. So you can stay in that pose if you want with the reclined posture, or you can just lay on your back. So this is how we're going to close class, and I'll make sure we time us to get out of it and not fall asleep. So Shavasana, we lay on our backs. We allow our legs to splay open. Your arms resting by your sides, palms up to receive. Even while we rest, we can still receive. You can tuck your shoulder blades under your chest, allowing your shoulders to open, allowing your heart space to open, so you can continue to receive in this resting pose. Gently closing your eyes if that's comfortable for you. Relaxing your jaw. And enjoy the pose. All right, gently wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Your eyes were closed. Gently open your eyes. Roll onto your left side in fetal position, taking the last few moments of your practice to just be. And gently use your hands so you can sit up. Very slow as you come up. And that completes the class. I'm going to stop record.